ABC7 Eyewitness News at 5.
It's Live with Kelly and Mark.
All right. Good day, everyone. This is episode 182. No, it's not. Episode 40, season 1. It's your favorite YouTube channel from June. Mary J. Blige talking about probably her new documentary, and Daniel Wu from American Born Chinese talking about his story. And then some person from TikTok is making some really food. It's probably not going to be impressive, but they're going to pretend it's impressive. He's probably making like a grilled cheese with an iron or something. Anyways, just
better
watch the damn show. If you want to comment, go ahead. If you want to like, go ahead. If you want to dislike, go ahead. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. I'm not sending you any swag if you do.
Rugby Baseball on ABC7 Eyewitness News at 5.
It's Live with Kelly and Mark. Today, actor, producer, and recording artist Mary J. Blige. Plus, from the new series American Born Chinese, Daniel Wu. And trending treats from around the world, courtesy of TikTok star Corey B. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo.
Good morning, Friday, June 9th, 2023. Beautiful. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I just swallowed up.
Me too.
You did. We
Glad you
both
did that.
coughed at the same time. I'm getting ready to get another, don't judge me, another spray tan. Yeah, I love them. I love them. I'm not going to lie. I think they're just the answer to all my prayers.
Does it make you feel closer to me, like as a tan person? Do you feel like certain kind of like, oh, now I know, now I can walk a day in his shoes?
No, I think you're so lucky that you wake up with like great skin
I can walk
every
by
day.
a light bulb and get tan.
Yeah, you have photosensitive skin.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, am. Well, I mean, I'm wearing.
Melanin challenged?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I've got this spray tan lady.
She's great.
She's amazing. She comes to the house, right? Not only can she spray tan you, but she can spray tan abs on you.
You don't need that much help at all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what she said. But she also spray tans thigh muscles. She can spray tan your tushy to look less hangish. She can give me the outline of, say, cleavage, where cleavage ought to be. Like, she does all of these miracle things. She's a magician.
Yeah.
But now I've got to bring this up to her because they're saying that tan lines are all the rage. And so now spray tan artists are spraying on
Wait a
fake
minute.
tan lines.
I like a little tan line.
I don't, but maybe I should. I don't
Like
know.
a little tan line.
A little tan.
Yeah, like right there.
Like, you mean like a
Yeah, like a little tan line.
like a panty tan?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know. Is that going to interfere with my fake ab tan?
I think.
Like, I don't want to wind up
There's
looking
separation.
like
There's
the map
separation.
during a hurricane.
Let's challenge her because she's so good. Let's see if she can do it.
Yeah.
She can do abs and then tan lines.
Yeah. Did you, when you were growing up, because I know you worship the sun, did you ever put any of those things on you to like leave in like a?
Oh, the things. No, I didn't have the patience for that.
Yeah.
I didn't have the patience. You know how
star.
people would put a star here and they'd be like, look at my star. And I didn't spend enough time. I didn't spend enough time out in the sun back in the years where
that was happening.
Yeah, where that was happening.
Yeah, I didn't do that either.
No, but I mean, what would you? I mean,
I don't know.
I've watched you walk outside for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And you have complete tan lines on your body.
Very photosensitive.
Yeah.
Lab Shepherd mix called Zoe has the world's longest tongue.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this dog with the world's longest.
You see that?
Yeah.
Now, you know we're going to have Andy Cohen, our friend. He's going to be on the show soon.
Yeah, and he also
has a very long tongue.
Well, you're no shrinking violet in the long tongue.
I think when we have him on the show, we're going to measure tongues.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
How do you measure tongues?
Well, we start at the back of the throat. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
From the lips out.
Yeah.
The lips out?
From the lip.
So Kelly, tell us more about your husband's tongue. Would you like to go into detail?
Violet in the long tongue.
I think when we have him on the show, we're going to measure tongues.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
How do you measure tongues?
Well, we start
With a tape measure. With a ruler.
at the back of the throat.
I think
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
From the lips out.
Yeah.
The lips out?
From the lips out. Yeah.
What extends
I think
beyond the lips.
Yeah.
What extends beyond the lips? Most of the tongue is in the
Yeah, the meat of the tongue is back there, but they're talking from the lip out.
I think that's how they measure it.
So are you going to release your tongue when Andy comes?
I am going to release it. I'm going
You're going to save
unfurl it.
You're going to unfurl your tongue.
Yes.
Andy, yeah, I've watched you and Andy compare your tongues.
His is longer.
You know, it's hard to say. You both have very long tongues. His is a little more pointy, and yours is very wide. Did you go to school with a lot of twins? How many twins?
Yes.
many?
I did go to
Talk
school
about
with a set of twins.
Just one set.
One set of twins. I have a funny story about this.
Okay.
We all worked at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Okay.
Outside the Brandon area, Brandon, Florida, Valrico, Florida. That was my first job. I was a stock boy. No, I wasn't. I was a bagger first. Our manager, who became a superintendent, his wife would shop there. And we didn't know what she looked like.
Oh, pre the internet.
Pre the internet.
Yes.
So every now and then there was a rumor that she was in the store. So do not take any tips.
Oh.
Don't take any tips.
There was no like.
The rumor mill. You get the rumor mill. So we in this store. So the reason I'm talking about this is because in high school I went to school with a set of twins, Forrest and DeForest.
Lies. I don't believe that.
Forrest and DeForest.
I believe
And
that's a lie.
every now and then I'd get on the loudspeaker, loudspeaker at Publix. I'd go, Frost and Defrost up front, please. Everybody loved that. It was a good show.
Is that where you started honing your talk show skills?
Yes.
Back in the
Yes.
Decided to be
Frost and Defrost. And you doubted me, and I had
don't
my buddy Michael. Michael sent me a picture of my yearbook. If you went to Bloomingdale High School with me, send me a photo of my yearbook.
I have your yearbook at home. Let's bring it in. Wait,
89.
no, I've got his yearbook.
I'll bring it in.
No, I'll bring it in so we can do some more readings of the people that signed your yearbook, which is my favorite pastime. And I don't mean maybe. You haven't read. I'm talking like some of the people were not well. Let's put it that way. Not well.
It was 1989.
It's true.
So why do you ask about twins?
Thank you for asking. There's a high school in Massachusetts, the graduating class of 2023, Westford, Massachusetts, that contains 50 pairs of twins and one set of triplets.
Come on.
What I want to know is why so few triplets? Westford Academy.
Are there any relative twins?
What do you mean? What
like
does
if
that
it runs in the family, like, you know,
I don't know.
families.
The article doesn't specify.
That's a lot.
But they have 420 graduating students.
420.
And
well, at least 30 of them.
Pairs of twins and one set of triplets.
Yeah, 33 of them are
related.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Do you ever think about if we had twins?
I don't know what that means.
Like now?
Did you ever think about when you were pregnant? Did you say, "Oh my gosh"?
I was convinced they were all like multiple births. I was so pregnant that I was like, it can't just be one. I know there's another one hiding behind the one we keep seeing on the sonogram. Didn't you think that?
I thought there was a lot in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You cook them nice, though. You cook them nice.
I gained 68 pounds with our first pregnancy, and then I was still in the hospital, and you came in and you were like, look, see, don't feel bad. This lady gained 70 pounds. She was on the cover of the Daily News or something. And you go, don't feel bad. She gained 70 pounds. And I look, because he just like read the article, like he read the headline, and I go, she had 7 children.
Yeah, I didn't read past the first like line.
Because I was like one of those rare people that I went into the hospital, I wound up having a C-section, and like if you have a C-section, especially like it was unplanned, it was an emergency C-section, it was like whole thing, like it was a lot. And so like I wound up somehow looking more pregnant after the C-section. So I was like,
they fill you with fluids.
Yes.
And they're,
yes,
it's not
and
your fault.
everybody pretended not to notice except your dad.
Kelly, your feet.
He goes, what happened to your legs and your feet? And I was like, I don't know. I can't see past my
Hey,
why did something happen to them?
Our whole relationship, we lived either, but for a year and a half, we lived in New York City. We've raised our kids in New York City.
Yeah.
A little brief stop in New Jersey, came back right away. All right, these are the cities that have the most appealing power among aspiring Gen Z homeowners.
Okay.
All right, what do you think is number 1? The city in the U.S.
City?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would say New York City.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
And I was going to say that next.
You're so funny, Kelly.
Has the largest share of Gen Zers trying to get a foothold in the housing market out there. There's mountains.
Yeah, I guess you
Beautiful.
probably get it like a fair, like in New York City, you don't get a bang for your buck, that's for sure. But, and it is, yes, it is oppressively expensive. But on the plus side,
Yeah.
you can literally have anything delivered to your door at any hour, any time,
Right.
any day, any night. It doesn't matter, holidays,
Whether
they
it's
don't
yours
care.
or not. Sometimes it just gets delivered to your house.
You can just get things.
Right.
It is very convenient. And if like, let's say you have one child, you have an only child, and it's like summer and you don't know what to do with your kid, all you have to do in New York City is walk outside. Your kid will encounter 85 other kids. It's just like there's a lot of kids.
Gelman says that there's a really cool food scene in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
He goes there a lot. There's skiing nearby. Oklahoma City is the next most popular city among Gen Zers.
I did read Oklahoma City is like one of these like destination
Really?
places.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was for Gen
did
Z,
not
but
know
it's like
that.
also a big retirement place. So
Birmingham, Alabama.
okay,
Yeah.
is it good there? Is that where we should be living?
Is it happening? It's happening?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, it's happening.
It's a happening place.
All right. So these are 3 new places. I'm sure the taxes are pretty good in those areas, probably.
Yeah. People like it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Remember when I was cleaning out my closet?
Yeah.
Remember when I was like telling you that I was just cleaning out the jeans and the sweaters and the things that
Right.
I am convinced will one day fit again, but
Sure.
clearly will never fit again? I found when you were a model on a romance novel, the book cover.
The one we couldn't find.
The one we couldn't find.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, come on.
So let me tell you about that. Photo. I was 24, maybe 23, 24 years old.
I feel like we were together, so you had
25, were we married? 25, yeah. No, because we were in Puerto Rico, and we met the people from the book company there. I remember that. It was just right before we got married. So it was like a year.
but we were dating.
We were dating. So they had a photo shoot, and they had a model there. They ended up painting it back then. I don't know how they do that, but they gave me long hair. They gave me a mullet.
It was pre face app. This was the original
Pre-Photoshop. Yeah.
Original Photoshop.
So
was
your
like,
hair wasn't that
he
long?
would take a picture and then paint
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That poor girl.
What do you mean?
She had
Why?
to sit there like all day. That was the shot.
That was the shot. She had to sit like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was very nice.
Sure.
Did you have sex with her? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Live TV. Can't beat this shit. You can't make this shit up. You can't write this.
No, he often plays below the rim. I mean, really, it's him and Jokic when it comes to efficiency in the paint. Even though he's 6 inches shorter than Jokic, he's so powerful in there. But he just hasn't been able to stay healthy. And when they signed this contract, Molly, that I just mentioned,
Yeah.
The contract is not fully guaranteed. There's protections in that contract, and there was two.
Well, that was short.
So let me tell you about that. Let me tell you about that photo. I was 24, maybe 23, 24 years old.
I feel like we were together, so you had
25, were we married? 25, yeah. No, because we were in Puerto Rico, and we met the people from the book company there. I remember that. It was just right before we got married. So it was like
right,
the year.
but we were dating.
We were dating. So they had a photo shoot, and they had a model there. I actually they ended up painting it back then. I don't know how they do that, but they gave me long hair. They gave me a mullet.
It was pre face app. This was the original
Photoshop. Yeah.
Original Photoshop was like they would take a picture and then paint it. Yeah.
That poor girl.
What do you mean?
She
Why?
had to sit there like all day. That was the shot.
That was the shot. She had to sit like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was very nice.
Sure.
Did you read the book yet?
I read it back in the day, but I haven't
Is it
reread it. I think it's like a sex book. Yeah.
Romance.
It's a
Romance.
Yes, romance. But there's a lot. I think they get right to it, guys. I mean,
Chapter 1.
yeah, I mean,
Those pages are worn out there.
by the way, chapter 4 is 6 pages in. So this is a sex book, to be clear.
That's fine, my kind of book.
To be clear, this is a sex book. On today's show, Mary J. Blige is here.
And from American-born Chinese, Daniel Wu is here.
And Influencer Friday International Edition continues with a look at trending dishes from around the world with TikTok star Corey B.
I made him that shake. I made him a protein shake.
You did.
I made him a protein shake.
You made him a protein shake?
We'll ask him how I did.
Okay, I will.
All right.
Was it the one you made me the other day?
It was. No.
Put me to sleep.
It's time for Live's Brighten Your Day Trivia. Yes, Rick.
That's Rick Hopkins from Harrisburg, PA.
Good job, Rick. All right, on the phone, we're going to say hi to Jackie Hartwell from Toms River, New Jersey. Watches the show on WABC. Hey, Jackie.
Hi.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How are you?
Doing good.
Great.
Are you ready to try to win a mug?
I am.
All right, this is how we play the game. You've given us 2 statements. One is true, one is false. We have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth. If you stump us, you will win this. All right.
It's like a hot tub in cup form.
All right, Jackie, here are your 2 statements. I am a competitive Irish step dancer.
Ooh.
Or I have a daughter who was born on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, all right. Well, how old is your daughter?
She.
Well, you can put this in the comments. Play along. I'm taking my first impression guess is that she has a daughter that was born on St. Patrick's Day. That's the truth, I believe. And of course, you know that competitive Irish step dancer. She might have took it as a class for years as a child, but maybe she just doesn't do it competitively. So I think that her daughter is the truth. I'm probably wrong, though. I feel like I'm wrong, but that's my first impression.
On St.
guess.
Patrick's Day. Oh, all right. Well, how old is your daughter?
She is 10.
Ah,
And when is her birthday?
March 17th.
correct. Tell us about this Irish step
Nice
dancing
try,
that you do.
Kelly.
Well, I've also been, doing that for about 10 years. I started right around when my daughter was born, so keeps me busy. I practice usually 2 or 3 days a week.
Okay.
So you didn't start as a child?
No, I always wanted to, but it wasn't very popular.
When you say you practice, where do you do this practicing?
There's a studio near where I live, and it's a very popular sport these days, so there are actually lots of schools to practice.
Oh, cool. What's the name of the studio?
Oh, the RC School of Irish Dance.
Very convincing.
And what's the takeaway? Is it like leg-centric, core-centric? What's the part of your body you use the most in Irish step
Your
dancing?
feet.
Well, it's funny you say that because it's just about everything. It's a pretty competitive sport, so a lot of core work, a lot of leg work, arms, muscles.
I just
A lot of going to the gym, working out.
Okay.
I have
You have no idea.
No,
No
I
idea.
All
right.
If you go back when he asked her what the name of the school is there's a quick little pause. She goes, "Oh," kind of like she wasn't expecting him to ask her that. And I think she came up with a name on the fly that's the wrong one. She did a good job. She did a good
2
job.
or 3 days a week.
Okay.
So you didn't start as a child?
No.
So just that little pause. She goes, "Oh," like she kind of like pauses because she has to think of a lie. That's the tell.
Studio near where I live, and it's a very popular sport these days,
Watch
so
her
there are
pause.
actually lots of schools to practice.
Oh, cool. What's the name of the studio?
Oh, the RC School of
Right there. She goes, "Oh, like I wasn't prepared for that." And then she had to pause and think of a lie.
All right. I think I know.
It's the one area of dance where I'm not an.
I'm going to stick with my original guess that her daughter was born on St. Patrick's Day is the truth.
I just
a lot of going to the gym, working out.
Okay. You have no idea.
No,
I idea.
I
All right. I think I know.
It's the one area of dance where I'm not an expert.
I think your daughter was born on St. Patrick's Day.
Correct.
Told you. You're still not batting an impressive performance.
They're getting pretty intricate with their lies. She knew the name of the dance studio. Does your daughter Irish dance, or does anybody?
Yes.
She does.
Yep.
Yeah, so there was some truth in the
There was some
lie.
truth in the lie.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sorry you didn't win the mug.
You don't look very sorry at all.
I'll also tell you, like, I just don't buy that a lot of adults start Irish dancing as adults. You said you started 10 years ago. I'm just gonna say you're like in your 30s. I just don't believe an adult at the age of like 25 or 26 years old or whatever just deciding they want to pick up Irish dance in their mid 20s or late 20s. I just don't see that. There's so many other options and things that I believe interest people in that age. So that's, if you would have said that you started as a teenager, maybe I'd buy it. But to say, oh, I was like 27, I said, I just want to start Irish dancing. I didn't believe that. That's where you lost me.
You don't look very sorry at all. You still have a chance to win a great prize. Deja's going to spin that wheel to see what You're playing for a $1,000 appliance package from Cuisinart. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Jackie.
All right, Jackie, here we go. Earlier this week, we talked with Machen Amick. What celebrity did Machen say she spotted in a mall when she first arrived in Los Angeles and later co-starred with in a film?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Yes! Congratulations, Jackie.
Thank you.
Better luck winning the mug next time. Thanks for playing with us. When we return, Mary J. Blige is here.
Still ahead on Live. Foodfluencer Producer Friday International Edition continues with some food trends from around the world, courtesy of TikTok star Corey V. From American-born Chinese, Daniel Wu. And coming up next, Mary J. Blige.
If you're my
That's my little dance. I just improvise that. I'm a professional Irish dancer. I'm going to put under my bio. I'm a professional dancer. I'm a dancer, I'm a model, and I'm a chef. And I'm also a photographer. Like everyone else.
guys down in the post like me.
Hey, man.
I love you, young Chuck. Get a no
Hey,
sweat
man,
first
it's Shaw
betting up to
Butler.
$2,500
I just want to say,
bonus
watch
bets if you don't
watch the
win.
telecast,
FanDuel,
man.
official partner of the NBA.
On Monday, so Tom Holland will be here.
And Michael J will be bringing an assortment of everyday projects, and we'll have to do the guess. Is it cake?
So he brings in things, and we have to guess which is the thing and which is cake.
Okay.
Like if it's like a row of sneakers, one of the sneakers is
the
cake.
Can you sniff them?
No.
Do we get to eat the cake?
Oh, I'm eating cake.
And I have it too.
Yeah. You got to come back on Monday, though. All right, get ready, everyone. She's an Emmy and a Grammy award-winning artist, and we love it when she stops by. Please welcome back to the show the queen of hip-hop soul, Mary J. Blige. I missed you. Let me tell you a little secret about Mary. The only thing as good as she looks is as good as she smells. You smell so good.
Thank you.
Is that your own scent?
No, it's not. I wish it was.
You should make your own scent.
I did make my own scent a while ago. I won Fifi Awards and everything for it. It was called My Life. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, we did it with Carol's daughter. It was a long time ago. We killed it with it.
Bring it
You
back.
You look amazing.
Okay.
Bring it back.
Look good. Are you having a good summer?
I am. I mean, I'm working a lot, but I mean, that's still good.
I feel like you're always working a lot.
I stay working a lot, Kelly, and I'm tired.
I know. I get it. I
But
get
you
it.
know, I gotta keep it going.
I haven't seen you since you were in the halftime show at the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Yes.
You were amazing.
Thank
I just
you.
want you to know, like, I never got a chance.
She doesn't watch the football game. She watches the halftime show.
I only show up for the halftime
Yeah.
show, but like to see you
She was
up
so
there, reign
Thank you.
supreme with all the men, and you just like you killed it, you crushed it, you always do.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Thank you.
We have a picture. Yeah. Now, what's going on here? Where are you? It looks like you're having a good
So
time.
I was in Capri, and I was actually visiting my big brother Puff's boat.
Yeah.
So I was on his boat at that time.
That's a
His
nice
ship,
boat.
because it wasn't a boat,
It's a
it was a ship.
Yeah.
And I just took a picture there, and that's.
Don't you love Capri?
I love
Isn't
it.
it
It's
beautiful?
beautiful
You know,
out
we
there.
honeymoon there.
I heard. I know.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
very special place for us.
Next time you go on Puff's boat, we would like.
Well, I had my own boat. I just visited his. I was on my own yacht.
I'd rather be
I was
on
just
your boat.
visiting.
All respect to
We'll
Puff.
sacrifice ourselves.
Visit my
on
boat.
your boat.
Yes, visit my boat.
We would like that. So, is that one of your favorite places you've been?
Well, that was my first time last year, and now it's my favorite place. It's so beautiful out
It's
there.
really
And the shopping is insane. Like, you find stuff that you will never find here. You know,
Exactly.
and the
And the
it's
food.
beautiful. And the food is
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah.
The food is
So,
incredible.
you have a mantra, a morning mantra
Yes.
that I think we all need to adopt. Tell me the mantra.
It's called Good Morning Gorgeous.
Good morning,
Who do you
morning,
say that to?
gorgeous. I say it to myself, whether, when I wake up first thing in the morning on my way to, the ladies' room, or, get ready to take a shower, because when you say it without makeup and all this stuff, you really get down into yourself and say it. And where it came from, I was in a not too good situation. I want to go all deep into it. And the person was never happy, and I was not secure. And I discovered this this TV pastor by the name of T.D. Jakes, who's a phenomenon. Mm-hmm. And he said, what you say about yourself is way more important than anybody, or important and effective than what anyone else can say about you. And it just click, 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 click. And in my prayer time, I started saying it to myself. And I use the word gorgeous because I never believed I was even pretty, let alone gorgeous. So I used something that I didn't even believe, and it started manifesting in my heart. So my heart is beautiful. My heart is gorgeous. My heart is, and now I'm starting to manifest it outside. I'm starting to feel gorgeous, period.
So it's interesting. You're now seeing yourself the way we have always seen you.
Well, not all the way, because it's always hard. But it's work every single day, and I'm seeing it, but never like the way everyone else sees it, because we always have a long, long way to go. But I'm seeing it enough to be like, you know what? I appreciate you. I love you. I think you're beautiful. I love I love you, Mary. It's enough to hold on to myself.
And you've made "Good Morning Gorgeous" a track on your latest album.
Yes, it is. It's a track and the name of the album.
And the name of the album.
Are you shooting Ghost Power Book 2 right now?
Yes. Well, season 5.
Season 5.
Yeah, we're shooting season 5.
So now, I'm trying to think about your fan base, because you have the original. I like to consider myself an original, right? I'm there from the beginning. I remember when your first album, I went to Tower Records. I waited in line.
Wow, Tower.
And then there's this whole new generation that knows you as not just a singer or songwriter, but also an actress, a producer. What is the hat that you like to wear the most, and what does your fan base know you as the most right now?
I love all the hats, and I think my fan base knows me right now as Monet, who was the gangster in Power, and they know me as Mary J. Blige, the singer. They don't know me as Mary J. Blige, the producer of Blue Butterfly, the executive producer. They don't know that Mary.
They don't know all the work.
They don't know all the work that I'm putting in.
Yeah.
What they see on television and what they see in videos and hear on songs is what they know of me.
Well, we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about the executive producer, Mary J. Blige. More when we return.
Still ahead on Live from the series American Born Chinese, Daniel Wu.
Even when I was with the
Casserole and taste, you want healthy ingredients.
Dead. Then Arby's grabbed that peppercorn ranch and has never felt more alive. Arby's, we have the meat.
I'm sorry for getting all psycho on you, Connie. I'm sure she's great.
Are you now?
Mm-hmm.
I was just using her to get over you. And then I was hoping I could kind of make you a little jealous.
So, did it work? Are you over me?
Yeah.
That was a scene from Real Love. These are one of 2 Lifetime films that you executive produce, and they are movies that are taken from your songs, the meaning behind your songs, right?
Yes.
And so what was that like? How did you go through the process of getting them made, casting, all of it? Take us through.
Well, my production company, Blue Butterfly, and myself, this is something that we always wanted to do. Take the songs and turn them into movies. And then Lifetime, Tanya, who we love, and we love you so much, Tanya, who gave us the opportunity and the chance to do this. She partners with us to bring these movies to life. And the reason why Real Love is a love story and Strength of a Woman is a love story is because all my life I've been searching for a real love. And like I was saying earlier about Good Morning Gorgeous, I finally found the real love, and the ultimate real love is myself. And so that's what, and I love love. I love love, but it doesn't always work out for me. But now it's working out for me because I love myself.
And the second movie takes place 15 years later with the same character. And what's the name of that movie?
That's called Strength of a Woman. And so when we fall in love with ourselves, that's the strength of a woman. Now we can love everyone else. And then that's how the story ends. She ends up finding herself, having kids, and then I don't want to give the whole thing away.
Sure.
He ends up doing something else too, but it's beautiful to have these stories come to life.
I'm so glad they are because you know what you need to know from all of us, all of your fans, is that we've always seen you as gorgeous, and we've always seen you as the most incredibly strong woman. You've stood your own in a landscape dominated by men, and you have really told your stories, and I just want you to love yourself as much as we all love you.
Thank you.
Mary J. Blige, Real Love premieres tomorrow, and Strength of a Woman premieres next Saturday, June 17th on Lifetime. Who's up next? Daniel Wu. Stick around.
Monday on Live, from the new series The Crowded Room, Tom Holland.
If you have to call an 800 number to talk.
We found the real love, and the ultimate real love is myself. And so that's what, and I love love. I love love, but it doesn't always work out for me. But now it's working out for me because I love myself.
And the second movie takes place 15 years later with the same character. And what's the name of that movie?
That's called Strength of a Woman. And so
I graduated in 1997. I went.
Welcome back. He's an international actor. You know him from Westworld and Into the Badlands. Now he stars in the Disney Plus series American Born Chinese. Please welcome Daniel Wu.
I love the double-breasted jacket.
Yes, I do. Yeah. I like that too.
Bringing back a little old school vibes. Yeah.
Mark's been sporting double-breasted lately, and I like it a lot.
Oh, good.
So you're originally from Berkeley, California.
Yes.
Is it heavenly there?
Yes, the Bay Area is a lovely place to be. I really love it there.
Good coffee in Berkeley.
Good coffee, good weather.
Yes.
A lot of great things about the Bay Area.
And then you weren't like a child actor. You didn't start out.
No.
You started out wanting to be an architect. Is that?
Yeah.
So you were in school.
Yes.
You were studying architecture.
Yeah, I studied.
How deep in school were you?
I finished the program, 5 years, professional degree architecture program. I did several internships over the time I was studying in school, and I realized the profession wasn't for me.
Yeah, but you are an architect.
Well, I didn't take the licensing test. So I've done the degree work, but I just didn't go and do the test and all that stuff.
Okay.
So before that even happened, I graduated in 1997. I went to Hong Kong as a college graduation trip. I was going to travel around for 2-3 months, find myself, figure out what I was going to do, and then I got scouted to do a TV commercial in a bar. I was having a drink.
Discovered.
Yes.
I love stories of discovery.
So how did the discovery go? This person comes up to
So
you and
I was
says,
having a drink in a bar. I was down to my last $200. I was about to go home. And someone comes up to me and said, would you be interested in doing a TV commercial? And I go, do you pay? And of course they did. So I did it. And I did this. It was for a bank. All I had to do was pretend to be shopping in it. And then a month later it came out. And then a month after that, a director called me and goes, hey, come in for an interview. So I went in for an interview. I talked to this guy. Didn't audition or anything. Talked for an hour, walked away. 2 hours later, he called me. He goes, I want you to play the lead in my film.
All right. So you're on.
You don't know anything about the rejection of show business.
No.
That's
So this
amazing.
I don't tell this story to any of my other actor friends. They hate it.
You can tell us. We love these stories.
So
It's
okay,
amazing.
so you're off and running. Your career's off and running,
Well-
and you're. But
here's a couple of things. I've never acted before, and my Chinese was not good at the time.
And you had to tell your
parents
that 5-year college.
Yes, my dad was someone who knew what he wanted to do since he was 5 years old, and he went and did it.
How do you take the news?
He for 2 years, like as I did like 6, 7, 8 films, he kept calling me and going, "When are you coming back to get a real job?"
Right. So his soul was crushed.
A little bit. Well, he was just confused. Like, why would you go to school for this when you're doing that now, right?
Right.
So,
do you miss the architecture at all?
I still keep up with it. I still I'm a design fan. I still design things around my house and all that kind of stuff. And I still have a dream one day to design my own house. So hopefully I'll do it.
Take me back to you get this movie and you have to learn Chinese.
Yes. So I spoke a bit of Chinese a little bit before, but not super fluent.
Right.
So it took a lot of work. And so basically it was on a little cassette recorder. Remember the old tapes, the little mini recording all the dialogue, listening, repeating over and over again. And then we had 3 months of preparation to prepare for this movie. And I told the director, I'm like, I don't know anything about acting, but I know a lot about architecture. I'm like, I'm thinking about this person as a building, right?
Okay.
The foundation is like his backstory, how he grew up, if the foundation is a little rocky, the building's going to be rocky, right? And then the structure of the building is who he is on the inside. And then the skin of the building is what he's trying to present to the world, right?
And what's in the basement is really interesting.
Yes, right. So I go, I'm looking at it in this way. He's like, well, I've never heard anybody do that before, but it sounds like you have a process, so stick with it. And so I tell my dad, I go, I see, if I didn't go to architecture school, I wouldn't have been able to
That's great. Hey, we have to take a break, but when we come back, Daniel tells us about what it's like being over 30,000 years old in his latest series. Stick around.
Stay social with us. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or subscribe to our YouTube channel. See all your favorite moments or anything you might have missed. Next by Tom Holland from the thriller The Crowded Room. Plus Mikey Day, host of Is It Cake? Of course not, all that. Yeah. Hey, it's your dry skin.
JJLegal.com is ready to fight for you. Car accident? Get JJLegal.com. 312-200-2000.
Look at me. A member of the Jade Emperor's inner circle, and I can't even control my own son.
Perhaps you don't have to.
So that's your stance then?
I can have a stance.
You slammed me into a wall?
I just want your son to have the same chance as you did. Have a little faith in him.
Why? He stole from me. He disobeyed me.
As Ao Guang, the Dragon King, once said, 信任不讲不长.
Ao Guang also has the brains of a goldfish.
I know Wei Chen is overly confident and reckless, but it's in his nature.
Well, he needs to learn to grow up and control that nature, like I did. Oh.
Okay, 2 things happening here. Number 1, there's Daniel Wu with Oscar winner Michelle Yeoh. Number 2, is anyone else noticing as we are watching you at the buffet, the smell of a buffet is actually coming from somewhere? Did you notice that? I was like, wow, this program is excellent. They have figured out how to give us smell-o-vision.
New technology, yeah.
Yes. So tell us who you play and, if you can, what it's about.
Sure. I play the Monkey King, who is a very iconic, legendary figure in Chinese folklore. He comes from a story called The Journey to the West, which is one of the 4 pillars of Chinese literature. But in this story called American-Born Chinese, it's a kind of different take on this character. He's much older now. In his younger days, he was a very wild and rambunctious young monkey, right? And he goes on this journey to bring the Buddhist scriptures from India back to China, right? It's this kind of allegory about how Buddhism came to Asia, right? And so so on that journey, he becomes enlightened and becomes a different person, right? And this story, it's about actually a 15-year-old American kid, a Chinese-American kid growing up in a high school, trying to fit in, trying to figure out who he is. And then the Chinese gods come down to help him, basically. And so I play the Monkey King, one of the gods that comes down to help him on this journey.
I noticed some of the prosthetics there. How long did it take you to get ready for work every day?
3 hours. So there's 3 different looks. There's the heaven look where he's full monkey look, and here you can see that.
Yep, I've been there.
And at some point you see me fall asleep, I think. But yes, 3 hours to do that every day. So I got to come to work 3 hours before everyone else and stay an hour long after everyone else.
Guys, big deal. I do that every day. To go from myself to myself.
So you don't look like a monkey. Thank you, Daniel. American Born Chinese is streaming on Disney Plus right now. How about next? TikTok food trends from around the world.
Monday on Live, Mikey J and Kelly and Mark will get to decide if it came.
Everything is more.
American Born Chinese is streaming on Disney Plus right now. How about next? TikTok food trends from around the world.
Monday on Live, Mikey J and Kelly and Mark will...
Oh, the smell of the buffet is the TikToker getting food ready.
Everything is more connected than you think.
This is personal. One last fight.
If I could.
I'm in.
With carousel my time.
I play the Monkey King, who is a very iconic, legendary figure in Chinese folklore. He comes from a story called The Journey to the West, which is one of the 4 pillars of Chinese literature. But in this story, called American Born Chinese, it's a kind of different take on this character. He's much older now. In his younger days, he was a very wild and rambunctious young monkey, right? And he goes on this journey to bring the Buddhist scriptures from India back to China, right? It's this kind of allegory about how Buddhism came to Asia, right?
Rhythm and Blues, Caribbean Sale. Now on. Visit sandals.com.
Yes, yo, ne te amo.
Avatar, The Way of Water. Rated PG-13. Now streaming on Disney Plus.
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
You know what time it is?
It's time
For Foodfluencer Friday, International Edition. Our next guest is of Polish, Irish, French, and Italian heritage, so it's fitting that he's bringing us a global feast. I don't know if you can hear this fryer, but it's acting up right now.
Yeah, it's angry.
He tries every TikTok food trend there is for his 18 million followers, and he's here now with trending dishes from around the world. Please welcome Corey B. Hello, Corey B.
Thank you. How are you?
Welcome.
How was that protein shake? Oh, it was amazing. You didn't like the protein shake?
No, he made me a protein shake the other day and put me to sleep, and I think that's why he falls asleep.
No. Well, he makes me a protein shake. It's just a code word we use for blowjob in front of the kids.
Thank you. How are you?
We used to say that a lot, but then we quit one day, we were having breakfast and Lola said, "Daddy, will you give me a protein shake?" And then Michael and Joaquin were like bouncing up and down and screaming, "Daddy's protein, Daddy's protein, Daddy's protein." That's when we were like, no more of that. Yeah, I didn't like them talking about my protein shake.
How was that protein shake? Oh, it was amazing. You didn't like the protein shake?
No, he made me a protein shake the other day and put me to sleep, and I think that's why he falls asleep. Yeah.
How did all this get started? Well, you remember the pandemic? I do. How can we forget it?
Yeah.
During the pandemic, there were so many videos of people trying new things and new foods and all this stuff. And I looked at the stuff and I was like, this can't be good. There's no way that a lot of these things work or are good. There they are. A lot of them are. They are made.
Okay. Well, teach us.
So
What's
first? Well, this right here is called Brazilian lemonade.
Oh,
okay. All right. And in Brazil,
lemons or limes, apparently. Because those are lemons, right?
Yeah.
So right here we have 4 halves, four limes that are cut in half.
Okay.
You're gonna throw that in the blender. The whole thing.
The whole thing, skin it
all of it.
Okay.
That's right. That's why it's weird, right?
Yeah, it's
Skin,
weird. Skin.
You see that sticker? That can stay on there.
We like the sticker for a fiber.
It's edible.
Yes.
You're gonna use half of that.
Half of this.
That's my measurements. That's water. Yes, that's what that's.
That like
tequila? Or it's all fair. It's tequila right now. It's water.
Okay.
We're gonna blend it.
Blend it.
Okay. Ice crush.
Ice crush.
Whatever you want. Just puree.
Okay, I see it.
There you go. Right there. Like that. About 20 seconds.
1, 2, 3.
That's good. You know what? We've got like movie magic here. They told me, so we don't have to do the whole thing.
And then you put it in here.
You're gonna pour it in here. And this, you're supposed to keep this because.
The pulp?
Well, yeah, because you can deter ants and flies. And
Is that
apparently,
true?
I heard it on internet, so it's got to
be true.
It's got to be real, right? Pretty
Got
cool,
it.
right? Yeah. So now we're gonna take this. This is the mixture you get after you strain it, and we're gonna pour it in here. There, you know what? You guys have done this before.
Oh my gosh! I mean, constantly.
I mean, you guys have kids, right? Yes.
Yes.
so you've cooked. Yes. So then we're gonna take our condensed milk. That's half a can of condensed milk. I call it thick milk because that's just what it is.
Thick milk.
Oh wow. Sugar milk.
Sugar milk.
Yeah.
Let me get every bit in there. We want
That's
sugar
actually what
milk.
makes it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Looking at that, that reminds you of Mark's protein shake, doesn't it?
So then we're gonna take our condensed milk. That's half a can of condensed milk. I call it thick milk because that's just what it is.
Thick milk.
Oh wow. Sugar milk.
Sugar milk.
Yeah.
Let me get every bit in there. We want
That's
sugar
actually what
milk.
makes it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yummy.
And then we're gonna blend this up.
Okay.
Very easy. It's like a
different kind of protein shake.
or something.
Yeah, like an
kind of.
horchata.
Yeah.
Okay, on.
We hit ice. There you go. There it is. There it is. That's okay.
All
Done, right?
Done.
Now we're gonna get some cups.
So this drink has 50 million views.
It has, yes, maybe more than that. That's just what we've calculated. But yeah, I think on my
You want
channels
more?
it had over 100,000 shares.
Oh wow.
So it's done. So yeah, it's moved around. Let's just say it's definitely international. I'm gonna put
Sure,
this
we
down
don't
right
need to check the fryer.
Do we have bugs that we need to deter anywhere?
Yeah.
All right, cheers. Let's try it.
Cheers.
Brazilian
Cheers.
lemonade.
Cheers. Oh, that's good.
It's
Tastes like
amazing,
key lime
right?
pie.
It's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, that's up your alley. Yeah. I didn't do this. I'm just the curator. I just find these things. All right,
This is my form of a
Lasagna roll-ups.
This is the lasagna roll-up. So, have you seen these yet?
Nope.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take these noodles right here. They're already boiled noodles. Okay,
Yeah,
we're each
lasagna.
gonna take one. You can take one
I
first.
mean, this is this supposed to be some new invention? I mean, is someone taking credit for like inventing this, or this is some? I mean, because this is just. I worked at an Italian restaurant, and the woman that I worked for, she had this on her menu. She was just called rotolo, and it was basically a lasagna that was she spread ricotta cheese and basil, and she rolled them up in rotolo. And this is also kind of like a basically manicotti. So this isn't like. I mean, is this really are kids like being like shocked and awed and like freaking out like, oh my gosh, it's I mean this is something that's been around for hundreds of years, and people are making a video and tuning in to watch you basically roll up a lasagna noodle. Like this isn't
lasagna roll-up.
This isn't
This is
invented.
lasagna roll-up. So have you seen these yet?
This isn't groundbreaking.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You're basically
We're
making
gonna take these
manicotti.
noodles right here. They're already boiled noodles. Okay,
Yeah,
we're each
lasagna.
gonna take one. You can take one first. There you
Okay.
go. Mark, you take one, and I'll take one.
Okay.
Well, what we're gonna do now is take the ricotta.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the ricotta, a lot of ricotta.
Ricotta me, baby.
A lot of ricotta.
all over
You want me
the
to ricotta you?
Yeah, ricotta me.
Shouldn't you be ricottaing me?
Listen, whenever you guys ricotta, save that for your time. We'll ricotta each other right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I love it. I love ricotta cheese.
Sorry, we only have one spoon.
All right, you know what? We got another spoon there. That's fine. I just don't want to reach across.
No.
All right, we're gonna ricotta, and then after you put on a lot of ricotta, we're going sauce.
Sauce.
Mark, can we grab
I'm
the
gonna do
sauce?
sauce, yeah.
You sauce it up.
I'll sauce
You're
it.
a saucy guy.
Light sauce, heavy sauce, just sauce.
Yeah, heavy sauce. What light sauce? What is this?
We got a kid that doesn't like a lot of sauce.
Yeah.
So we're always like, do you want light sauce or heavy sauce? It's true.
How's that?
Oh, perfect. Oh, man, just a nice guy, making me shakes, doing my sauce.
There you go.
And then we have the mozzarella sticks cut in half. You see these?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Regular
take one.
sticks.
I washed my hands, I promise.
Okay.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Okay, put the stick in the middle.
Oh,
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll it all up. right? Roll it out. You take it, you roll it up. Boom. It's a little messy. That's fine. You're gonna like this. There you go. Yeah, I heard someone say, "Ooh, yeah, you're right."
Yeah.
Who was right?
And then what happens?
Then you're gonna place it like this in our air fryer.
Okay.
But because of magic, we've already got some done.
Oh, perfect.
You want to reach in there? I've got my hands around that.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, I got
Clean hands. There you go, Mark. How do I do that? What is this?
It's an air fryer.
Oh, cool. You're gonna tell me
yum.
you can't do that?
Yum.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, yum.
You ready? Yep. All right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That works.
Over 90 million views.
90 million views.
90 million.
I want to dunk this in my lemonade.
All right, you gotta take a break.
If you would like to try any of this summer's recipes, just log on to our website at livewithkellyandmark.com.
Air fried manicotti.
Tastefuls, you don't have to compromise. Pick up Blue Tastefuls today.
Thank you so much for being here. Listen, we ran out of time, but for additional recipes, you can go to our website and check out Corey B on all of his social media platforms. Join the billions. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.
Get beautiful new floors right now with Luna's incredible 70% off sale. That's carpet, laminate, and even hardwood, 70% off. You'll get professional installation and can be confident with Luna's exclusive Love Your Floors promise. Transform your home.
Those without one. Those they have to take seriously and those they can take advantage of. Those who make them pay and those who make them rich. The choice is easy. Get JJLegal.com. Car accident? Get JJLegal.com. 312-200-2000.
Wake up with ABC 7 Eyewitness News this morning. It's Friday, June 9th, and The View starts right now.
Across the country from state houses, more than 600 anti-LGBTQ plus legislation.
All of the hot topics on your mind are on the table.
We're going to protect kids from the radical gender ideology and say no chemical or surgical gender transition before you're 18.
Plus, Common. ABC News Chief Health and Medical Correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton. And Feel Good Friday with an all-new View Your Deal. Here come Hot Topics with Whoopi, Sarah Haynes.
All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. Oh, Keyshawn Johnson says Justin Fields will be the most improved QB, and Dan O says Desmond Ridder. Hey, if you're into sports, who do you think is going to be the most improved quarterback in the 2023 NFL season? Go for it. But until then.
With Luke Getzky, he came in last year, was totally new to him. What did they do? They went out and got him a toy in DJ Moore. Prior to that, they went out and got Chase Claypool. Darnell Mooney was already there. So now they get to all gel together. The defensive side of the ball helped the offensive side of the ball. They went out and signed Edmonds, the linebacker, in free agency. Jalen Johnson, one of the shutdown corners in my eyes in the National Football League, very long, can dominate receivers on the perimeter. It helps the team overall. So therefore, you don't have to rely on a young quarterback to carry you. You can develop him the right way. When you think about the quarterback position, Dan and Woody, what is it that teams do? We talked about Josh Allen earlier. They went out and they got Stephon Diggs. Or we look at Jalen Hurts. They went out and got A.J. Brown. So the development of a young quarterback starts with, guess what? A receiver. So what did they do? They said, we need a playmaker. They went and got DJ Moore. So I think when you look at where they're at and what they want to do, take time to develop this young quarterback, he'll be fine this year. Passing-wise, running, we know what he can do with his legs. But I'm talking about delivering the football in sync, in rhythm, hit the back feet, let it rip, understanding the coverages, pre-snap read, all of those things. You'll see
Look
a
at this guy's face.
major
I said,
improvement.
I said I think he's going to play MVP level football.
It's like he's oh God.
Let it rip, understanding the coverages, pre-snap read, all of those things. You'll see a major
I said,
improvement.
I said I think he's going to play MVP level football, Justin. I don't think he'll win it because they won't be good enough. But I honestly believe that he will put up MVP type of numbers, conversation-wise.
It's a bold take right there. D-Wood, where are you on this?
Yeah, so both Dano and Key went with young guys. I'm going with a veteran. I'm going to go to Russell Wilson. I listen. Anyone who watched Russell Wilson last year,
bouncing back. All right, guys. Russell Wilson, Desmond Ridder, Justin Fields. Those are the 3 picks for most improved quarterback. How about that? Free little bonus footage. All right, you guys. Episode 41 in the books. Was it 40? 41? Episode 40 in the books. All right, guys. Make sure to like and dislike and subscribe. Or don't. I don't give a shit. All right. Just remember, give me money.